so much for coming to our party tonight.
Thank you. I had a good time.
I'm going to just go ahead and I'll set this over here.
Okay.
You can take this catalog home with you, okay?
Okay.
Because I know that you probably have a much larger wish list than what's on your order tonight, so
I do.
you can just go ahead and hang on to that. So tell me what was the most exciting thing to you tonight that you learned or heard? Or
I actually liked, it was hands-on.
Okay.
So some of the things that are on my order form are things that I was not familiar with until I actually saw them.
Oh,
where you pull it out and you're like, hey, look at this. But then, like before the show when we were asking you questions, like on the pan dividers and stuff like that, you can see the catalog when you see that the product in the catalog, once you can actually physically touch it and use it and then see, okay, this really will apply with what we need. So
right,
that
so
helped
it
a
makes
lot.
a big difference.
It really did. Mm-hmm.
Was there a product or something in specific that you were like, holy cow?
The salad chopper
Salad
things.
choppers, yeah.
I like those.
Those are definitely a very popular item.
Yep.
Excellent, excellent. Well, you know, I was watching you during the show. You seemed like you're having a good time. I hope you did.
I did.
And it seemed like you enjoy being in the kitchen and you really are passionate about our products. You have several of them at home.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever thought about trying on the apron and going out and doing what I do as a consultant, making some money?
I'd actually like to. We had talked to a couple of our friends that had invited us to the party, and I think it would be good. I have a lot of friends that enjoy cooking and want the products. I'm also really interested in actually getting the discount because I can't, afford all the things, but it would definitely help out if I got some of the specials. And you had explained actually in detail some of the benefits of actually being a consultant, and I see a lot of those, and I'd like to do that.
Okay.
It would be nice.
Well, why don't we do this? Today is Tuesday, so why don't we set up a time either tomorrow or Thursday, because I'm going out of town this weekend.
Okay.
So why don't we set up a time that we can just get together maybe with your other half and we can just answer questions and
That'd be great.
And just kind of get all the information out there.
Sure.
Okay, so does during the day or night work better for you?
Night.
Okay. And Wednesday or Thursday night?
Thursday.
Thursday, okay, 7 o'clock work for you?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to write you down in my calendar here. And is it okay if I just come over to your house and then that way you don't have to go anywhere and I can just
That'd
come
be
over,
great.
give you the info and go from there?
Yeah, and would you call me in advance? Because can you bring a few things with you? If I have this? That'd be great.
Like product-wise, you want to check out something? Sure.
Yep.
Good. Okay, excellent. For tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you home with this Discover Us and Join Us brochure.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, so that'll kind of give you a head start. You can also go on my website and you can look around and just see, all the perks and the benefits. A little bit more expanded of what we talked about tonight.
And that's good because I had, a couple more questions that I think will be explained on the website, but I didn't want to hold up, everybody else wants to do orders and stuff.
No problem.
So.
And then whatever you have left at the end, after you look through all that, I'll be happy to help you with on Thursday.
Thank you.
Okay, great. So, obviously you are taking advantage of, learning more about being a consultant to get the discount.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing that we want to do if you decide to become a consultant is set you up with a grand opening show.
Okay.
So what I'd like to do is just pick a date, and then if after we talk on Thursday you decide, I may not necessarily be ready for that right now, we can still do an actual show for you, just like we did tonight, have a big party, and get you some more stuff.
I'm actually interested. That was going to be my next question because I have about 4 friends that want to
come to a party.
Yeah, want to have a party.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'd like to host a show.
All right, so we're just going to pick a date. If you decide after Thursday that this is something that you're ready to do, we're going to make it your grand opening.
Okay,
and
perfect.
then so you're going to get all the free product as the host, but you're also going to get the commission from it too.
Okay.
Okay, and if not, if you just want to be the host, then I'll come over and I'll spoil you guys for the night, and you'll have a good time, and you'll get all your free product.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
That's for when I do my first show. Okay, so you'll be there.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Thanks.
Okay. So I usually work Wednesdays and Fridays. Which day works better for you?
For a show, Friday would be best.
For Friday. Okay, and I do those at 7 o'clock?
That'd be great.
Okay, great. And my next Friday that I have available is the 22nd. How does that work for you?
Sure. Does a show last the typical length of what we did tonight?
My part is usually about an hour long,
Okay.
and then it just depends on your friends how long they stay afterwards, if you know
Okay.
what you guys are doing. So usually, and I'll get there about half an hour before, so
To help.
I'm usually there for about 2 hours.
Okay, so the 22nd, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, and I'll get there about 6:30.
Okay, thanks.
To get set up. Okay, so I'm writing you down here for the 22nd, and we'll decide more on that on Thursday, which way we're going, and I'll help you get started planning that.
Okay.
What I want you to do, regardless of anything right now, is to take this catalog home, get a permanent marker out, and circle everything that you want in your catalog.
Okay.
And what that does is you're making your wish list.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the first step, whether you decide to be a consultant or you're just having a show. It's the first step you have to do anyways.
Okay.
And it's the most fun thing to do.
Easy enough.
Okay?
All right.
All right, perfect. Alright, so at this time, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add up your order
Okay.
and put all this together for you. I actually have some recipe cards in here. If you wanna just check them out, if there's anything that looks good to you, you wanna come home and try, take them with you.
Okay.
Okay.
I do have a quick question on the order form if you have time. As you were going through, you had mentioned the product, you know, so I wrote it down, but I wasn't able to find like this first one, the
The sour cheddars?
I couldn't find it in here.
That's not a problem. I can put
Okay.
that, you know, right in the computer in the search engine and it'll pull it up. So.
Also, I use generic terms. I didn't know what the pan divider thingies were, so I wrote pan divider thingies because you had talked about them, but I didn't know, so I wanted to make sure I wrote them down.
Okay.
All right.
This is really unofficial. This is more for me than for you. I'm going to actually put it into a computer system that we have as consultants. We don't really do anything by hand other than here at the show. And this is just so that I can send you home with a receipt.
Oh, all right.
So it's totally, as long as you know when you look at your receipt that your pan divider thingies are
the actual these things, the cookware protectors?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Then we're good.
All right.
Okay, good. So go ahead and look through recipe cards. I'm adding this up.
I have a quick question also. I'm over, you mentioned in the beginning of the show benefits, I'm over the $60, I think?
Yes.
I don't know what I get free then.
That's a good point because I actually didn't tell you that. So surprise, you get to pick either the bar board or the set of 3 small flexible.
Is the bar board the cutting board?
Yes, it's
I want
the
that.
small one.
Yep,
Okay,
I like
good.
that then too.
I was just going to ask you that.
Okay.
Okay, and did you see that pork trivet that I used that I put the baker on today?
Yes, the one with the design on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing is only $9, and when you purchase that, $2 is given to the Rabbit from the Heart. It's given to the, it's donated, and it supplies 16 meals. Would you like to add that to your order today?
Sure I would.
16
Thank
meals
you.
for the hungry.
That's all we need.
Okay. All right, great. And I have your credit card information all right here, and this is your grand total.
Now, about how long will it take after this is done tonight before I get my product?
I try to close my shows within 2 to 3 days after the show. So today's Tuesday, I'll try to close it by Thursday or Friday.
Okay.
And then it's usually a week to 2 weeks from then.
Okay. If when I go home tonight and I have these things, my mom loves Pampered Chef, so I told her we were coming to a party tonight. If she wanted to order stuff, should I wait until I do the consultant thing with you on the 7th when we talk, or should I tell her to order from this show?
You can do either. If she's like in a rush home and she wants them right away, we can put them on a order.
Okay.
If not,
would it be better if I'm starting off as a
that'll help
consultant?
you.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. Okay.
Okay. On the back here is all your warranty information, so you want to hang on to this.
Okay.
Because if you ever have an issue, you can just pull this out. A lot of people like to put it under their silverware drawer
Okay.
because it's, you know, out of the way, but they know where it is.
Okay.
And there you go. And it was great meeting you tonight.
Thank you. Very nice meeting you.
Very much.